עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו.
Ahad Ha'am, one of our great Jewish philosophers and theologians, declared that learning is the be-all, end-all, essential element of Judaism. Learning is what we are about. Learning is what the Jewish Education Commission has been about.
עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו ועל כולם.
If our next generation isn't committed to Israel, where are we headed?
I would say the challenge of our community is to remain Jewish in a Jewish environment and to seek out and study and identify ourselves as Jews in a serious and committed way.
שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו ועל כולם.
We always talk about Jewish continuity. There is only one way to assure for future generations that we will have a strong, vibrant Jewish community, and that is through Jewish education.
People ask us why we come here and why we bring you here.
You know, seeing how passionate Norman is and all the survivors are about their faith, and you know how they kept it up after they were just persecuted for being Jewish. You know, it really inspired me to rekindle my Jewish faith, and I think that's what this trip has done, and now I'm more proud than ever to be a Jew.
JEC provides opportunities for the different kids in the community to explore their Judaism and to meet other kids their age that are going through the same exact things.
And the JEC does a great job of uniting all the different programs in the area and making it under one umbrella.
We know that we have to reach out to our youth. We discovered a few years ago that there were 1,300 young people past the age of bar and bat mitzvah who are receiving no Jewish education, no Jewish contact that we could discern.
We need to make sure that at that most vulnerable age of high school and college, we provide for them exciting and intellectual and meaningful programs that will give them a foundation to go on to be productive citizens in the Jewish communities in which they choose to live.
And the JEC has been doing a remarkable job of meeting the needs of those kids by going into the public schools, by going into the various places where these kids are and providing them with opportunities for experiential and direct Jewish learning.
The Jewish Education Commission reaches thousands and thousands of children in our community. One of the ways that they reach those children is through the Educational Resource Center. The teachers then are able to go back to their schools and talk to other teachers and with their children about new and innovative ideas that they will use in their classrooms. Another thing that the Educational Resource Center does is provide financial assistance to teachers to attend national conferences. At our meetings of these councils, we talk about the logistics of running a school as well as innovative ideas. What we are able to then do is to make our schools better places thanks to the Educational Resource Center.
The Florence Melton Adult Mini School is one of the pinnacles of our adult education program, a significant and very important learning tool for so many of our adults in the community.
Florence's goal was to create a community of people who are proud of their Jewish heritage. After the 2 years of classes, our students should be able to go out into the community and help repair the world.
The Melton program is just one of the many programs that the JEC offers for endowment support.
Jewish Roots was a program formed by the JEC to get different Jewish kids from different Jewish backgrounds and to bring them all together and to form relationships with one another.
The JEC provides a blessing for all of us by doing that for our children. And then the wonderful thing is they get to share all of that with their Israeli counterparts, and they have an opportunity twice a year to visit with one another. Our kids go to Israel and the Israeli kids come here.
For a week you live like an Israeli, so it's not like any other trip to Israel. You don't see the traditional tourist stops, you don't go to Masada or the Dead Sea, but you experience life like as they would as an Israeli. And it's the same thing for them when they come here. They go to school with us and they live like an American for a week.
Our experience has shown us that Israel programming, whether it's through the March of the Living or all the many other Israel programs that we provide through the JEC, are absolutely life-altering experiences for our youth.
It's amazing how much these teenagers change in the 2 weeks in the March of the Living. On a personal note, when my son Jared returned from the March, I was so proud of how he had matured in those 2 weeks. But I was really inspired by how much pride he had in his own Jewish identity.
We have ever-growing numbers of students and waiting lists of kids that would like to go on the March of Living because it is an extraordinary, lifelong lesson for them. We send our students to Washington for a program called Panim El Panim, which teaches them advocacy skills on behalf of issues that are important to us as a Jewish community and as United States citizens. We also offer J-Gift, which is a program that's funded by the Women's Foundation for young women to get together and explore women's issues with one another in a Jewish context.
We instituted this year an incredible outreach to a community where we bring a scholar into the home and provide for learning, as it's told to us in Pirkei Avot, that we should turn our homes into a place that sages would love to teach. There are thousands upon thousands of youngsters and adults who are still out there waiting to be reached in terms of their Jewish educational involvement and commitment to the community.
The JEC offers hands-on experiences that most teachers only dream about. Before I was an educator in a Jewish school, but the JEC has made me into a Jewish educator.
Teaching is what we're all about. Teaching Judaism, teaching how to teach Judaism, teaching the techniques of teaching.
The children in our community whom we were trying to educate Jewishly were not learning enough about Israel. Concurrently with that, we surveyed the teachers and we found that most of them had not been to Israel.
They offer programs and workshops from brain development to behavior, from Jewish values to prop making. But by far, the most profound experience occurs when teachers are afforded the opportunity to visit Israel.
Hundreds of our students have benefited from our teachers' trips to Israel.
I no longer have to teach Israel from a book. I can teach it from my heart.
But but we have to, as a community, fund those experiences. And it should be a top priority for us.
It really is an incredible opportunity to be a part of this organization and to be a part of Jewish learning on a professional and on a personal level.
We all know that we don't plant trees for ourselves, but we plant them for future generations. And the Jewish Education Commission does that in a way, in a very real way, by the kinds of programs they offer to young people. Our young people are our future philanthropists and our future leaders. And if you offer them the right programs and teach them the right way, they will be the right kinds of leaders for the future of our people.
We will continue to provide the Jewish education support and enhance them in this community, so long as we have your support, the incredible support of the Jewish Federation of South Palm Beach County.
Shalom aleinu ve'al kulam salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam salam 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 aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam salam salam yavo shalom oh yavo shalom Shalom aleinu, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו.